I'm working my brain. Hit the remote and then I turn up my bang. Swingers taking up like 3 or 4 lanes. Looking like a plane. The slab is beautiful. I let the top down just so everyone can see me. My shit hard, but I make it look so easy. On the boulevard and I'm creeping. Yeah, the slab is beautiful, swag is beautiful. I got a woman, she bad and beautiful. I get that money, the bag is beautiful. Like with that money, you know what I do to you. I get your edges from someone that's cool with you. I grab that whip and I'm ready to scoot on you. I'm finna circle your block like a hula hoop. Soon as I see you at somebody shoot at you. Then I hop back in that whip again. Letting the topic on 16. Yeah, baby hair blowing in the wind. Chucking the juice up with my hand, know what I'm saying? Riding in the hater, hurdle when they see it. It's a murder, smoking green and sipping purple. Cutting corners, doing circles, breaking you off. It's my purpose. I swing in your lane on purpose. All this candy on the surface. Paint so wet, look like I'm sad. Pull out the garage and I'm working my brain. Hit the remote and then I turn up my bang. Swingers taking up like 3 or 4 lanes. Looking like a plane. The slab is beautiful. I let the top down just so everyone can see me. My shit hard, but I make it look so easy. On the boulevard and I'm creeping. Yeah, the slab is beautiful. The slab, we loving the life. Double my cups, hitting me right. Losing control, left to right. Full of my garage, yeah, look at top flight. Floating, sliding, skating on glass. Riding these streets, yeah, coming through my gas. We're poking, seat lean back. Pull up foreign, pull up left. Haters mad, Trump beat the block. Swerving lane to lane, watch it for the eye. Came up in the game with one thing on top. 4 sacks, some ends of champagne pop. Pull up in the drop, get seen on purpose. Beat, not beat, drop, finger be burping. Big black, big shot, shooting on purpose. Paint wet, paint drip, stain is worth it. Swingers all across the world, poking now. Old school classic, drop time. Hit the remote and turn up my band. Slab so beautiful, knees for slang. Pull out the garage and I'm working my brain. Hit the remote and then I turn up my bang. Swingers taking up like 3 or 4 lanes. Looking like a plane. The slab is beautiful. I let the top down just so everyone can see me. My shit hard, but I make it look so easy. On the boulevard and I'm creeping. Yeah, the slab is beautiful. Yeah. Big shout out to my man G Gutter and Yellow Fella, all the way from Texas. That's one of their songs. If you like it, make sure you guys tune in on his channel and check him out. G Gutter, Yellow Fella. Okay. So welcome everyone to the show. You already know I'm here in the building. We got some updates on what's coming on for this week. Woo, boy, am I excited. So we have a guest coming on tomorrow, 7 p.m. By the name of Emma. She is a paranormal investigator. We're gonna talk to her tomorrow, find out what she's been doing and what type of scary stories she got to tell us. You feel me? So tune in for that tomorrow at 7 p.m. Also Monday, I have another Latino actor from Puerto Rico, which I'm proud to say, and I'm proud to have on the phone, one of my own peeps. So, this is the second Latino Puerto Rican actor that I have on my show. And I just want to say, man, we got to keep them coming, baby. Keep them coming. Big shout out to Jonathan Montes. Will be on Monday, the 23rd at 7 p.m. We'll be talking to him. He's born and raised in Puerto Rico, and he's residing over at Florida right now. Thanks to Jesus J. Maldonado, that was previously on my show, that can make that connection happen between me and Jonathan. So thank you, Jesus Maldonado, for the connection. Appreciate it.
And also, congratulations to Jesus as well. He's been in a few podcasts. You know, he was with I believe, Anthony Ceballos from Paranormal Investigator. He was on his show. And I connected him, I believe, to, I'm not sure, I think it was Mike Wagner. I'm not sure yet. But if I haven't, I'm definitely going to. So big shout out to Jesus. He got a radio station now that he's working for out in Florida, 106.7 FM. Big shout out to 106.7 FM out in Florida. Big shout out to my man Jesus Maldonado. You rocking, kid. You do it. You feel me? I'll be coming out to Florida. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming to your radio station. Let them know Don Vic is coming down to the radio station. We're gonna turn up at 106.7 FM. You hear? We coming. For real, for real. So big shout out to Jesus, also an actor, uh, and he from Puerto Rico as well. So it's good to know, man. Um, the only time I know about Puerto Rican actors is only in Puerto Rico because of Spanish novels and stuff. But out here in the states, I really don't hear too many, man. A few actors that already, um, made it, but these other actors that are now coming up, we don't really hear about. So I'm glad I got a couple of them on the show already. Maybe I can get some more that are doing things out in Florida, Latin actors, and bring them on the show as well. Because this show's for everybody. You feel me? Everybody get to come up here and promote. You know what I'm saying? This is what we do here. We show the love. We show the love. We show the love. You know what I mean? Big shout out to my YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for logging in. My Instagram as well. Woo, boy, my Instagram's on fire right now, and my TikTok. Oh boy, and I don't even go live on there. I just post up pictures with music, and it's on fire right now. So thank you, for those that follow me on TikTok and Instagram. Appreciate it, really do. You need to tune in on the Don Vic Show on YouTube. Show me that love. Okay, on Facebook. Okay, so um, I'm trying to get some other guests on my show. I'm working on it. I want to shout out Sue Wong from California. She runs a model agency. Man, she's dope, and she's an artist. She's amazing. Big shout out to Sue Wong. Big shout out to Jimmy Star and Ron Russell. They got their own talk show, the Jimmy Star Show. Big shout out to them. Okay. Um, uh, Rebecca Mahan as well. Big shout out to her. My brother Mike Wagner. You guys know from the Mike Wagner show. You guys know Mike Wagner. Um, Shauna Gibson from the Queen G Live Experience as well. A good sister, friend of mine. She also has a podcast. Big shout out to her. And then the Parapost Network and the P3 family. They're all um, talk show hosts. They're all from the paranormal world. Big shout out to them. Big shout out to Charlotte Hug as well. I hope she's doing better. She's going through some things right now. I hope she's getting better. We need her back. She's amazing, amazing woman. Good friend of mine. Love her to death. She's always, you know, um, giving me advice, and we'll be having that side talk. So I appreciate it a lot. Also, Jennifer Dawn, my good friend Jennifer Dawn. I haven't seen her, spoke to her for a while, but I love you, Jennifer. If you're watching, it's all love, girl. You already know. You already know, Jennifer, my spicy friend. I got two spicy friends, and they're both tiny. Okay, what is it with these tiny women? They so spicy. Jesus Christ, give me a break. Okay, I got actress Mary Ellis from Philly. She's a short woman, and she is spicy too, boy. Ooh, boy, Italian. I don't know, you know, spicy, spicy, spicy. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Also, I want to congratulate director actor um, Harvey Wallen and his wife Katie Wallen. They doing some amazing work, man. Uh, wow, they got some stuff going on right now. Um, Asher Bones, man, they're getting great reviews on that movie or trailer. I'm not sure if it came out, but if it did, you probably can find it on Tubi or something like that. Um, it's called Ash and Bones, I believe. I think it is on Tubi. It is on Tubi. So check out the movie, man. Good job, Mr. Wallen and Mrs. Wallen. You know, big shout out to my man Dennis Wallen too, from Florida. Great guy. My friend Beverly Rivera and Sam Rivera, also from Florida. Good friend of mine. They were on the show. Beverly is an actress and a artist. She paints. She paints so dope. And I'm gonna show y'all real quick how dope she paint. For those that haven't seen it, give me 1 second. So I sent her a picture of me, Beverly Rivera. I sent her a picture because I seen some of her drawings and I was like, wow, she can paint. And so I sent her a picture. I wasn't expecting what I got because it'll just like the picture, okay. And this is water paint. This ain't like like regular paint. You know, this is good paint. And look at that. That's how it was. But look, if you guys can see the glasses, you see how the glasses got the shade, the purple in the bottom. It looks real, you know. And she signed it for me somewhere here in the bottom, you know. And so this is a portrait of me. Hold on, maybe it can look like this one. I mean, that's not the picture, but look at she's amazing. So if anybody's interested in getting their portrait done, let me know and I can connect you to her. Um, she's dope. She is something else. So big shout out to Beverly and her husband Sam. Sam, her husband, used to work for NASA. He used to build um, the rockets, and I had him on my show. Um, Interesting guy. And the funny part is he is also um, from Puerto Rico. He just don't look it because he's real light skin and blue eyes, and he speaks very good English. So he doesn't have an accent or anything like that. So you wouldn't tell that he's even Latin. You would think he's I don't know white, Irish, I don't know Italian, um, anything of that sort because he don't look Latin, but he is Latino. So big shout out to Sam. I got to bring them back on the show. I want to know what they're doing. Also, Ghost Harnish, Ghost Whispers from the UK. Big shout out to mom Eric Collins and his wife, um, and little Harley too. They got a little boy. Big shout out to little Harley. Forgot they had a little boy. Great people. They were on my show last year from the UK. Amazing. Big shout out to the UK, all my people from the UK, Scotland, Ireland, all my brothers, man, from out there to be watching the show and showing love. Please remember to share, shake, and sharing is caring. You feel me? And remember, everyone is always welcome here on the Don Big Show. You can drop your comment. You know what I mean? Oop, I got some people here. What's up? What's up? Who's up here? What up? What up, Jamie Graham? What's up? What's on there popping? Okay. What's up, Anna? Anna, my friend. Anna, matter Anna. Anna moved out. She said, I'm out of here. Yeah, she's spicy, boy. They're both spicy, Johnny. My beautiful queen, what's up, Sabrina? Make sure you guys cop that book, 100 Faces of Facebook by Sabrina Oxford. And guys can go on her page. She's offering some classes, very cheap. Make sure you guys tune in on her page and check out what she got going on. Um, you know, I'm part of her team. I'm vice president of her board, and We putting together something for the foster kids to like some funding for them to be able to go to college. They get $25,000. That we're trying to get to send them to college, pay for their books and maybe some of their classes. And if there's anything left over, then that'll go to either an apartment for them or a car, whatever they may need. But they have to go to school. They have to graduate, and they have to have a certain grade for them for that 25 to kick in for them. So you really have to work. We're just not gonna give you 25,000, put you to school, and you're not doing what you're supposed to do. You know what I mean? So um, that's what we're doing back, bringing giving back to the community, and I just want to be a part. I'm glad I'm a part of that. Thank you, Sabrina, for making me vice president of your board. I appreciate it. This is something that makes me happy when I'm giving back to the community, especially kids and foster kids that I know that are having a very hard time. You know, and I know what it is to feel lonely. You know what I mean? So anything that I can do for these kids is on and popping. So guys, so reach out to Sabrina Oxford. You can get more information from her because she is the CEO, the founder of this board, and she can give you more information on it. I'm just giving you the information I got that I know of. But if you want more information, make sure you reach out to Sabrina Oxford or Andy Poland or Sandra Smith. She's also part of the board. Another friend called Tammy. I'm not too familiar with Tammy, but she's part of the board. So, we do have several women also on this board. Yes, I'm sorry. 100 Facebook friends. What did I say, Sabrina? Did I say something different? If I did, I'm sorry. Oh, 100 Facebook friends. Why I say faces, I don't know. There's something with faces, Sabrina. 100 Facebook friends. It's now on Amazon. Guys can catch it on Amazon. Walmart has it. You guys can check out the book. And guys. So also, just to let you know, um, anything, any books that anyone buy off Sabrina's uh 100 Facebook friends, anyone that buys a book, some of that percentage will go towards the to the foster kids. A percentage of that. So that's what I love about Sabrina. That it's not about her. It's about the people, and it's weird because a lot of the people that I deal with off from my friends list, are all fabulous. I just, they're all giving. Everybody's giving. That's just so dope. Yes, I am the only guy in this group. I feel special. I'll tell you, I do. I feel special. You heard? I got 5 women and me. Let's see, Sabrina, Andy, Sandra, Tammy, and I forgot the other young lady's name. Oh no, wait, there's 6. Wait, so Tammy, Andy, Sandra, Sabrina. Anyway, it's like 6 women and me. Oh boy, what have I got myself into? What's up? What's up, Ricky? What's going on? What's popping? Yes, I'm surrounded by women. That's a good thing. You know. Yeah. So yeah. So I'm excited. I'm part of her team. Um, I'm surrounded by a bunch of smart women, and everyone is doing something. Um, besides just being on the board, everyone is doing the individual thing. Sandra, she's a director, actress, and a talk show host. Andy is an actress and a director. Um, Tammy's a host. Uh, I think the other one is an actor or something like that, or a writer. And then Sabrina Oxford, she's an author, and she's trying to. I think she's trying to work on a film on one of her books, so that'll be awesome. And then you have me, the Don Dada, talk show host and actor. So everybody's doing something, which is dope. Yes, we will do a Facebook Live soon. Whenever you're ready, you let me know. Yes, yes, whenever you want. You let me know when you're ready. We'll make it happen. You know me. I'm the guy that make things happen. Oh wait, did somebody just hit me up? Give me 1 second. I gotta I can text her later, but I got Wendy Stewart, actress, talk show host, amazing woman. She's texting right now. I'm trying to get her on the show. That's one of the guests that I've been trying to get, and I finally got her. Um, she's asking me when for next Sunday, so I'm gonna send her some dates and get her on the show. She's amazing. Also, Jimmy Star as well from California. I got to get Jimmy on here. Jimmy's also a talk show host. Great guy. He just had my friend Nicole Vegas on his show, and she was talking about the film that she's putting together with Sean Phillips. Big shout out to Sean Phillips. Also, another person I want on the show before he starts. Before we start even filming his movie that I'm in, Howard Friends. So it's comedy as well. So I can't wait to see who's going to be in it. See the actors that are going to be involved in it. I'm excited. So I'll be out there for a whole week. Me and Stacks. For those of you that don't know who Stack is, that's my son. Oh, ooh, boy! Now that I said that, my son just dropped a song. Forget about it. Forget about it. The song is off the hook, and we're gonna shoot the video to that because the song is fabulous. When you guys hear this song, you're gonna be rocking to it. You're gonna vibe with it because it's fire. The magazine. It's funny you say that because I was talking to my friend Squeakers, and so tomorrow we're gonna link up. She's been having some personal problems, so we had to fall back a little bit till she got better and got situated. But she's back tomorrow, so tomorrow we're gonna talk and start putting this magazine ready. Again, people, you guys can email me DVS magazine at gmail.com, or you can send it to VS4135721 at gmail.com. Small bio, pictures, and a story, and a small story about yourself, how you got together, how it started, and where you at today, and what type of struggles you went through to get to where you at, or if you're still going through them. So, again, I'm gonna try to get everybody on that magazine. You know, everybody deserves an opportunity, and I'm that dude. You know what I mean? GBS magazine. That's right. Yeah. GBS magazine at gmail.com. Send photos, at least 2 photos, so we can pick. Try to send the best photos you have, so that we can put a good one on the magazine of you. You know, again, it doesn't matter as long as you got a nice picture we can post up. That'll be great, and we'll appreciate it. Okay, okay. So I got another sound for y'all.
If you're dreaming of pursuing a career in recording or live event production, Full Sail is a great place to
Another jam. KG Gutter and Grip and Grain.
Yeah, here we go.
Here we go. Here we go.
I'm on some other shit, sliding in my colors, bitch. Riding down 45, getting to the money, bitch. I'm known to keep it gutter, bitch. Rolling with my other bitch, money long, we holding it, stacking up like poker chips. Bring it back to old way, bending corners, rim screen. Pop the trunk, let them hate. Poet foes feeling great. Sit recline, feel the bass, purple pine to the face. Rolling down MLK, stepping out on slaps a day, bitch. I keep my cool. RP the screw, coming down swerving, switching lane through. Yeah, feel the beat knock, bust it down on the spot. Shout out to the OG, let them know what we about. Hold up. Grill come first, but the filth come last. Name stitched in the dash, bones wrapped around the glass. Mass like potatoes, crawling like a gator. Swinging on the hater, bones tipping like a waiter. Yeah, I'm all about my paper. My money got television. If you playing with my digits, I turn up like television.
Yeah. KG got a yellow feather, man. Them guys are fire. Can we embed videos in it? Not sure. I mean, it's possible, but I don't know. That's maybe something I'll do on the next one. For now, I just want to probably just put pictures and bios and stories on the first one, and then on the second one, I get a little bit more creative on the magazine. You know, I can't put out all my ideas out. I gotta use them one by one. Um, I'm pretty sure it does. Because I seen one like that, and it had a video on the magazine. I seen it because it's digital. So, yeah, I did see one like that. It's optional. Thank you. Always. Yeah, guys. So so many great artists that have been on my show, um, and I just can't find them all because I wanted to play some of their music for you guys. You know what I mean? So I hope you guys are having a great Friday. I mean, it's still early. I know it's still early. You know, I know some of y'all probably head out tonight. Probably hit a lounge to get something to drink or eat. Some of y'all might go out there and party, but you got to be careful. Those streets ain't safe. I mean, it's a lot of things happening in the streets. So you got to be real careful on where you go. You know what I mean? Facts. So I was watching my Facebook. I was strolling through it, and I bumped into my boy Joe, which is a Bigfoot researcher, and I had him on my show. We spoke about it, and he had an interview today with some young lady, and they were talking about it. And I believe he's going out for another research on Bigfoot, and I got to link up with him because I want to go to one of these researches that he do or places that he go to do his research because I'm a big fan of Bigfoot, man, and I know there's one out there. Not one, there's a lot of them out there, but and I don't have to see one. If I see a footprint, I'm okay with that. I'm ready to go after that. All right. I do not want to see anything that's bigger than me. And I can't fight or beat. You know what I'm saying? I'm out of there. Facts. You know what I mean? Sure, even if I see a baby one, I still run. Them babies are probably 10 times stronger than their pops are. You know what I mean? They got all that energy. For real. Big shout out to Lisa, my girl Lisa, um, and my man Marcus Allen, also artist, R&B artist, and Brent Gaskin. I haven't heard from my brother Brent Gaskin. Um, he's an actor out of North Carolina. Great guy. Also, big shout out to Robin Shockley, talk show host. She's everywhere, all through social media. So big shout out to my sister Robin Shockley as well. Also, March 11th, there'll be another celebrity fight out in ATL on March 11th. So you guys got to tune in for that fight. I might not be there this time because I'm planning on going to Vegas on that same month on the 24th. You know, so I'm planning on that trip. So I might not be to the one this fight on the 11th of March. There's a lot of things happening in March. My friend Sabrina Smith is having uh, going to Philly for an award that she might be getting. You know, for acting. That'll be amazing. I wish I can be all three places at one time, but I can't. You know, and these things happen. Not that you don't want to be there. You got other plans and fall in the same month. You know, so maybe on the next fight I'll probably be there. You know, and maybe on the next event that Sandra has, I can show up and show support and show the love. You feel me? Because that's what it's all about. You know. So I also got a group, guys, public group where people can join in my group. I have a lot of. It's funny. I started off like a couple of days ago. I only had like three people, three members in my group page. Now I'm up to 60, almost 70 people within 2 3 days, and I appreciate it, man. So you know, that's a friendly page. We're there to promote each other, to promote our stuff. You can leave your photos, you can leave a reel, you can leave your upcoming movie, your trailer. That's a page. So you can go on there and promote anything that you have as far as movies, photos, upcoming shows, um, pictures with you and celebrities, or whatever. So people can go there and enjoy it. Not just a text talking, but people can go on that group chat and see different things, different people that are doing different things, different shows. There could be a video up there too. If you got a video, music video you want to put, you can put it on my group chat. My group is different. I want mine to be different. I want to be able to put everybody be able to put their talent on my page because that's what it's for. You know what I mean? And that way you can see what every individual is doing on my page. You know, and you can promote whoever you want to promote. You see somebody that you would like to promote on that group chat, you share it. You know what I'm saying? And that's another reason why I wanted to do that. Um, versus you seeing the name in the text and don't know what they do or who they are by you seeing their logo or a picture or a video or a reel, then you have an idea who they are and what they're doing. So join my group page, you know, join my group page and put up your stuff. If you're a talk show host, put it up there. You know, you got a picture of it, put it up there. You know, I got some of my lives on there too. You know, that's what that's for. Promotion, marketing. You know, so everyone's welcome. You know, if you're doing something, go to my group chat. You know what I mean? And and tomorrow I have I have a guest tomorrow, and I'm gonna have someone co-host that show with me tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna have someone co-host that with me tomorrow. I'm not gonna say the person's name. She is a female. Maddie, what's up, baby boy? I was just seeing you, man. You had about 150 people on online. I don't know how you do that, man. I don't know how you can listen to 150 people at the same time. You're good. I'm trying to tell you, P3's off the hook. Okay. The P3 family. Big shout out to my P3 family. You heard? You guys are awesome. So Matt, I created my other group. I created a group page. You're welcome to get on it. If you're not on it, and you can promote your stuff on my page. You can put up. I don't know. You can put up a clip of a show. You can promote your page. You can put up photos, reels, videos. That's how I'm running my group page, and that's just to promote everyone instead of just having a chat and names pop up where you don't even know. You know the name, but you don't see the face or see what they're doing. So I wanted my page to where people can go on my page just for that. I mean, you can comment, you can leave comments there. If you're on that page, you can leave comments, but I'd rather you put, a video of you or whatever you're doing, pictures, of, like I said, upcoming shows, you and celebrities or stars, whatever you can put up there. Uh, what else? If you have an exclusive show that you did and you want to put it up, you can put it on my page just so people can see what you're doing and what type of people you have on your show. Um, you already know. We already know, man, baby. You know how we do it. You know how we do it. So yes, so everyone's welcome to come on my page. If you're doing something, you know. So this is my brother mate, my son. I met him in Harlem. I also met Nick Cannon in Harlem, and Candy from the Love of Hip Hop. Um, they were so nice to let me get pictures with them. But this is my son's song.
I told you I got these niggas. I'm not gonna let these fuck boys destroy this.
Today is Friday. Today's hip hop music.
My ambitions of a rider. It's my I'm on the block, ducking and running, fucking and coming, pitching and serving, cooking white fluff in the oven. It's summertime and I'm loving the heat. Streets is bubbling, customers keep coming. It's sweet, running the beef, we gunning them. It's 16 in the clip, and I plans to land at least one of them. Hit a man up in his gland, deceased one of them. Ambulance car in the van, the priest one of them's coming to get at least one of them. The man's tried to front in the land that we's governing. So fam, had it coming in. You should have seen him trying to reach before that heat smothered him. Seen him in the streets before them sheets covered him. Lady weeping because she mothered him, beefing with the ambulance, but he just couldn't recover him. Miss it wasn't enough of him. He should have never fucked with them boys from US. They rough, it's too much of them. It ain't another crew touching them. Them boys certified hoodlums like Bumpy and Dutching them, clutching them hammers like the bananas and we gorillas. You niggas gon' feel us, understand us till they kill us. We be the realest upon the planet. We don't ask for respect, motherfucker. We demand it. Nigga take it for granted. He get handed the head of his man. Tell your man what you said. Tell your man what you did. Motherfucker, tell your man that you dead for treating a grown man like he a kid. Acting like you was big. You ready to die. I'm ready to kill. Niggas playing. You ain't ready for real. You ain't ready to feel the cold steel. The fire inside. The cold chill. You get right before you die. Look your life in your eyes, motherfucker. Cause your life is mine. You got a death wish. You're not gonna oblige. Family, I can provide you lame niggas with shots and wounds, plots, graveyards, and tombs in the pine box. Or I could give you niggas 9 shots and you could disappear like Hopper and get buried behind rocks.
Yeah, that's my song out of New York, from Harlem. You guys can check him out on YouTube. He's been Funk Flex studio. He's actually did a freestyle. Fat Joe was in there too. Fat Joe spit a bar, and then my song went and just killed the whole thing. He killed the whole thing. Okay. You know, here's another song I want y'all to hear. BX.
Welcome to New Bronx City. My name is My Song. You know, lefty gun up in that right palm before they had computers. I was an icon, nigga. I'm a shooter with a Yankee and some nights on. Niggas got tights on. That's who you're following. Whoever I point out, they gon' put a hollow in. Cause I'm a general, a 5-star nigga. So unless you bulletproof, I'll advise y'all niggas to go and play with a nigga that play. Cause when niggas tired of talking, I'm the nigga that spray, dog. When niggas get to running, I'm the nigga that stay. I don't wait till tomorrow, I'ma get him that day. But wait, got hoes that deliver that yay for a small fee. You need work, nigga, call me. It's all Gucci. Why? Cause we all G's. We taking over, nigga. Y'all see, before I did jail time, you niggas was terrified. Focus 4/5, couple niggas done felt mine. Look the jury in the eye, and my head was held high. Not guilty and I'm back in the Bronx, still mine. Still I-D-I-E, I'm still ride. 1 billion plus, throw them guns up real high. Shout to Cuban Link, Lord Tariq, still mine. Niggas, if you think you're fucking with them, you still die. All my niggas racked up, we getting both spread. So try and plot, I put a dot up on his forehead. It's New Bronx City, and we all head. Bang, bang, boogie, call a Paul Bear. Real coke boy, niggas know me, fam. I be in the kitchen whipping with the rolly hand. Big homie, your homies fair. Throw the fucking X up, let them know we here.
Said he like the 9, but the gauge better. He graduated from the streets, but when it come to reading, he like Mayweather. We still eating with crack. Throw my niggas to the wolves, we gon' come back, leading the pack. I make it hot, give it to your soldiers. Half niggas scared to be around. It's like you got Ebola. I'm from where niggas smile in your face.
Woo, boy, them boys from the Bronx is hot, boy. Big shout out to the BX. You know what I'm saying? New York. Big shout out to New York. You know, Jersey, Harlem, Brooklyn, Manhattan, BX, all over New York. You feel me? Long Island. And on and on and on and on. Syracuse, Bushwick, everything. You already know the vibes. So, yeah, guys, you know, oops. Oh, baby. Okay, yeah, definitely. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate it. So, you know, you on there. You can post up your stuff, you know, put it up there, and then, you know, I usually go on it. I like it and I share it. So that way I see if I can get everybody on that page, then it'll be easier for me to share their stuff because everybody's on a line, everybody's on track. So I can just go down, see it, boop, share it, go down, see, share, share. Because sharing is Kevin, baby. You feel me? Instead of me going to your page or Mark's page or Anna's page or Squeaker's page and try to find something to promote, it'll already be on my group page, and all I gotta do is just see who's posting up new stuff and share it. Boom, it's real easy, simple. Bam, bam, bam. I ain't gotta look nowhere because everybody's on that group page, and they're promoting their stuff there. They got their videos, they got their reels, they got boom, boom. So if anybody gonna do that, I just trademarked that. So anyone that does it after me, you have to pay me. I'm gonna sue you. Okay, that's my idea. Don't be stealing my idea, folks. Okay, but join my group. It's amazing. Got people from all over the world on that group, and that's what it's all about. You know, if I can have everybody on that one page. What's up, Sean? Sean Ellis, your boy Mark is in the building. Mark Lee is in the building. So, guys, for those of y'all that don't know, Enlightened Souls Paranormal in the house right now. Big shout out to Peria, Illinois. I might say it different from them, but it's Peria, Illinois. Big shout out to that to Illinois. You know what I'm saying? So Mark is actually a rock star, and he been rocking the floor and the stage, man. You should see the people that come see this guy. Oh, look who got here. Brian's in the building. We got the CEO of the Parapost Network in the building, my man Brian Parano. Big shout out to Canada. Love you guys out in Canada. You heard? Real. Guys in Canada are awesome. You know? Real. Bring some of that cattle over the border. Okay, we need some cattle over here. Peoria, Illinois. Yes, thank you, Mark. So Mark is awesome, man. You know, he's also a paranormal investigator. He is the founder also of Enlightened Souls Paranormal, and him and Sean are partners with the Wolf Pack. So they have two channels, one team, and they do very good work. They was out recently doing an investigation where Mark tripped over a wire, bounced off the wall, went down the stairs, rolled over, fell in a dash of water, got electrocuted, and got scratched. All in one moment. It was like boom, bow, brrr, boom, boom, boom. Ah. I can just see it's like a cartoon, you know. Oh boy, my boy Mark, I love him to death, boy. You know, I'm trying to tell you. see, Sean laughing because Sean know that be true. You know, Mark be tripping and falling. I'm trying to knocking things over, picking up diaper boxes, shit. You know, shitty ones. Oh boy. Oh boy, this is funny. So Sean is also part of the Wolf Pack with Mark. Sean is a medium. You know, he's a medium. He's a medium guy, about 4 foot 3 feet. You know, I mean 4 feet 3 inches. You know, small guy, but good guy. Okay. He's the only one that got his own. Sean's the only one that got his own camera, besides marking them because they're all taller than him. So he got this one guy just putting the camera on him. One camera on Sean. He's the only one that got his own personal camera because he, you know what I'm saying? If we go up with the camera, we won't, he'll be jumping, going like this. Hey, I'm here. I'm here. He's a medium, boy. He's medium size. Yeah. Yeah, Marcus Ghostbait. That is a fact. Oh my goodness. Oh my, look who's here. Oh boy, the scary one. Barb. Next. Yeah, so we got the whole paranormal team in the building. Yeah, well, that's yeah, Brian. Well, let me know when you're done, when you're on your way back. When you're on your way back out. Okay, don't call me while you're in here doing no investigations. Because my phone will be busy. It'll be like bam, 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 bam. That's all you're gonna hear. Y'all all in the house? Oh my goodness. That must be a party over there. The whole enlightened souls are in one location. Bad news. Oh boy, no, 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 Mark. No, 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 not Barb. Not Barb. I am joining. Oh boy. Oh, I'm joining. Yeah, I'll be the driver. I'll drive you there and drop you off, Brian. Anywhere you want to go, I'll make sure I'll take you there, Brian. Don't worry about it. You know, cops come, I'll be like, I don't know. I don't understand these Canadians. They want to go everywhere. They want to go where no man has gone before. You know, I'm just driving. I'm just this tour guy. You know, these Canadians, they jump off mountains and stuff. I don't know. You know, they ski into the driveway, they ski into the living room. You know, they got a snowmobile parked in the kitchen just in case they got to take off. An avalanche happens and they can get away. So I know that Brian have started some other page. I think it's Parapost Part Two or something like that. Brian, I don't know exactly what it is, and you also joined the Ghost Hunt. I'm not up to date with that. I heard Matt talking about it, but I only heard certain things about it. You know what I mean? Oh, Brian next. I mean Sean next. We didn't see that one, Sean. No one's paying attention to that comment. Parapost International. Okay, so that's the second page you got. Parapost International. Okay, maybe you need to come out here. Maybe you need to come on my live and talk about it and let people know what it's all about. Because I'm part of the team, but I'm left in the dark like always. I'm the last one to know anything that Brian or Matt is doing. I'll be the last one. Everybody's like, hey, talking, and I'm like, what's going on here? You know, I get it. I'm not a paranormal investigator, but Jesus, can I get some love? Can a brother get some love? You know, can I get a text? Can I get a heads up? I don't think so, Mark. So anyway, Mark and Sean and I, well, before Sean came into the picture, Mark Lee and I and this other gentleman were working on a film, a paranormal film. Apparently, things didn't work out, but Mark Lee stood with had a copy of the script that was written. I got a copy still. I just got to look for it. Um, so they decided to write their own script, and they working on it. And last time I spoke to Mark, there had maybe a good amount of pages done already. I'm sure he was telling me he has some people that might want to come aboard. So that's a film that I'm looking forward to do with Mark and Sean and and everybody else that's going to be involved with that. Um, and I'm pretty sure it'll be shot in Peoria, Illinois, and I can't wait. I'm excited. According to my director, Mark, I'm a lead officer. I'm a lead officer uh, in this film, and of course, I don't know what's going on. Like always, like always, I don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? I'm lost in the sauce. They leave me lost in the sauce. You know, so I can get all spooked out. Oh yeah, I like that. Hold on, let me let me talk to let me talk to Brian. I don't know if Brian is up here. Let me see if I find Brian. Is that him? Yep. Don't mind me, guys. I'm blind. I'm blind, guys. So anyway, I sent Brian the link. If he's available, he'll pop on. If not, then we'll talk to him another day. Ooh, we gotta pass her. Look at that. The comments don't even show up. That's how. Not even my computer want to show Barb's comments. Thank you, computer. Nope, she's here, but you can't see none of her comments. Thank you, Lord. I can't hear her comments and I can't hear her talking. I'm fine with that. You know. Hey, Catherine, how you doing? What's going on? Thank you for logging in. Yeah, okay. Okay, Barb. That will never happen. We got a great scene with you and I, Victor. Mark, I bet you do. Yeah. See, the plan with Mark, the plan with Barb, the plan with Sean and Alex and whoever else is on there, little plan is to scare me. They want to scare the bejeebers out of me and catch me on camera you know, running down Peoria, Illinois, talking about help, 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 help. I seen a ghost. You know what I mean? So they can get a big laugh out of that one. I don't know where you guys are going with it. Okay, send them over, O'Brien. You know, yes, yes, send her over. I mean, if she wants to come on the show, if she's interested, then we can have her. You know me. Everybody's welcome on my show, Brian. Everyone except Brian. Everyone's welcome on the show except Brian and Matt. Forget about those guys. Forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. Okay, so I finally got my brother Brian. He looking like he from the dark side right now. He got the hoodie on. He got all black on. He's starting to look like Ken Allen, scaring me a little bit. But Ken Allen, I love you. Don't put no hocus pocus on me. You got to be nice to Ken Allen because Ken Allen you'll wake up in the morning sounding like a rooster. Okay. Well, people, I have my friend here, paranormal investigator, founder, CEO of the Parapost Network, Brian J. Lavardi, here, and we're gonna bring him on here. We're gonna talk about this new page that he got together and see what else he got going on. Because I know him and Matt be going back and forth. So please welcome, guys, Brian J. Lavardi to the show. Brian, what's up, baby?
Yeah, I feel like Ken. I feel like Ken Allen right now. But you know what? I have to be honest. There's some lights behind me, so
yes.
I'm halfway there.
Yes.
And
Welcome
you know
to
what?
the show.
I heard your comment before I came up saying the only person I won't have on my show is Brian
Hey,
Lavin.
here you go.
Well, apparently I'm here now. So
Yeah, well, you know, sometimes I go back on my word.
well, you know what? Like I think we have something going here. Like you're wearing all black and you got the shades going on and
Yeah,
the black
you know.
the black hat. You got the toque
Yes,
on.
yes, I see
got the
that. You
toque.
know,
Yeah.
oh boy.
Now,
So,
do you guys call it a toque or do you call it a beanie in the States? Which one is it?
we got different name, Beanie, Skelly, you know.
Yes. And I saw Mark's comment earlier. We will get Victor out on an investigation.
But listen, you know what? I'm not even worried about Brian because Brian is like on the other side. He got to go through like through the border, like a 100 you know, army guys to get here. So
Apparently Homeland Security wants to question me all the time when I cross the border.
you see,
And,
so
I don't know why. I look innocent. I look like a good guy. Now,
yeah,
I will, you know, every time I cross the border, they're taking me in the back and asking me 300 questions.
Oh wow,
And
prosecuting you back there.
Well, Jesus, you know, every time I go over the border because of my IMDb page, they
Oh,
automatically assume that I'm going over the border to do some acting, which is not the case because in order for me to do any acting in the States, you have to have the proper visa, right?
right, yeah.
So, so the last time when I was flying, when I was going down to Tennessee, they took me in the back. I swear to God, they took me in the back.
Yeah.
And the guy asked me a bunch of questions. And where it was funny because I do a lot of paranormal. Some of the shows on my IMDb page, there's paranormal shows. So they automatically assume I'm going down there to do some acting. So I have to explain that's not why I'm going to the States. I'm doing some filming, but the filming is for the paranormal investigations. And then there's a whole other bunch of questions of paranormal investigate. Have you caught anything? Have you seen a spirit or, so by the time it gets to those questions, I know they're going to allow me to cross.
Right. So you waiting for those questions to pop up. So you be like, I'm going through.
Yeah. Now, so you made another comment about us Canadians. There's absolutely no skiing here for me. We've had 2 snowfalls all winter.
Oh wow.
We've had more rain than snow.
Wow.
And the grounds have been totally dry for the last couple of months. So no snow here. But keeping in mind, I'm in the most I can't even talk, in the most southern part of Canada. So because of that, we don't get a lot of snow here.
Oh, okay.
Now, if you were to go up to the north, further north, like BC, Edmonton, Calgary, Northwest Territories, you're talking a lot of snow, especially in the Northwest Territories where they can get up to like 16 feet of snow a week.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So,
that's
or even a day sometimes. In the Yellowknife, they had, I think it was something like 16 feet of snow in one day.
What?
Yeah.
That must be coming down very hard.
Well, those are the people that live in igloos.
Oh my God.
And Brian, bring a Sasquatch with you. Hell yeah. You know what's funny about that? The Sasquatch, Bigfoot, has been seen in Calgary.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, and it's actually been caught on video.
Oh wow! I definitely got to see that. I'm a big fan of Bigfoots.
I do, and that's why I hooked you up with Joe.
Yes.
Yeah, and you guys had a great show, and and a lot of good times there. I know you're a big fan of Sasquatch, and
Yeah.
dude, if I could bring you a Sasquatch, I would.
It has to be a
Have him
little
on
one. It has to be a little one.
the baby one. You could have him on
Baby
your
one.
show.
'Cause I can
You
control the baby one.
have him on your show. There probably wouldn't be much of a conversation, but you know.
Jump in a hut.
But I appreciate you. I appreciate you sending me the link, and obviously you saw the show earlier that we did with Talking with the Source with AJ and Robin and everyone.
Yeah.
And that was a great show. Great show.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. And it was funny because I even said it on the show near the end. I said, you know, all these people were together, and 7 months ago, nobody knew each other. Nobody knew each other. And then Parapost came along, and people started meeting. People started becoming friends, and it's and yourself as well. It's just, you've made all these great friends in the industry, even though you're not in it. You still made a lot of great friends in the industry, and it made me really proud sitting there thinking about this and seeing all these people who have made great friends with each other. And it's not only Parapost, but it's also Global Ghost Hunt that has done that as well. And that was my goal right from the beginning when I brought the page to life, I guess, and bringing all these people together, and everybody's just made such great friends with each other. And that's what we need more in this industry. Instead of the fighting, the egos, I have the best evidence than yours. It's about working together, and that's what it's all about. And and that it just doesn't go with the paranormal. It goes with any industry. And there's a lot of fighting in different industries. Victor, you know this. I know this. The acting industry is like really bad. And we're all trying to accomplish the same thing. We all want to do the same thing. And, if we had a lot more, and, I don't normally use these words, but if we had a lot more love and a lot more caring for each other, I know you do, buddy. And, this world would be a better place. That's for sure. And
I agree 100%.
We're doing it one step at a time. Like Mark's in the room, who you have made great friends with. And I think and I have to be honest, I think that's been through Parapost.
Yes.
And Parapost Network Central is a page not only to show your live investigation and your podcast, but you're also there to make friends too. And that's what the page has done. And that's what I like the most. And it was a proud moment watching all these people converse with each other and talking with each other and sharing each other's experiences in the paranormal. It's just, it filled my heart. And, it was really, really good moment for me. And, when I watch your podcasts and watch other people's podcasts, it's proud. I'm proud of it. I'm proud of the page. Because like I said earlier, it's brought a lot of people together, and everybody's made great friends with each other. And I think that's what's important. I think we forget that.
Yeah, we do. A lot of us do.
Yeah, I think we forget that. And I saw some shows that you did last week about, sharing, and it's easy. It's easy to do. And
it's real easy.
You just go down the page, and even if you don't watch the whole show, there's nothing wrong with just sharing it out. Like what I do is I share everybody's show onto Huntophobia Canada. And I go down the list. Even if I haven't seen the show, I still share it to that page. So I think it's important. I think it's all important that we stick together and work together. And like Matt always says, it's one step at a time, and we're making a difference. We are making a difference.
Oh yes. Yeah. And I seen it from when you first started it, how it started just jumping. Everybody started going. Now it's a big family, and it's good. I love it because, like you said, you meet people from all over the world, even though we're doing the same thing. But it's
with saying that, we're hoping that we're going to be able to achieve the same thing with Parapost International. Nando came to me with this idea. And it was Nando's idea, and I give him full credit for it because I think it's brilliant. And it's about okay, so we've established Parapost Network Central as more of a North American thing, which is great. There's nothing wrong with that. I love it.
Right.
But why not give the opportunity to people outside of North America that are trying to get viewership and people watching their vodcasts or their live investigations onto
Right.
the page? Like, for example, yesterday we added the Patrol, and they're two great guys. They took a break for the last year, and they're back. They're back and ready and stronger than ever, and they're going to be doing their live investigations on Parapost International. And they're from the UK,
Awesome.
and they want to get out there, and they want people to see their investigations. And there's one guy you don't want to go out with is Rob from. They're both their names are Rob and Rob, but these guys, when they go on when they go out on investigations, they tend to find things that people don't want to find. And those are,
I don't want to be with them.
So there's a video out there that Rob and Rob did, and Rob, one of the Robs got scratched.
Oh wow!
And it was a severe scratch, and it's a really, really interesting video. So they're two great guys, and I got the opportunity to meet them last March when I went to the UK and investigate with them. And they're just wonderful guys, and I love them to death. And I hope nothing but success for them, like everybody else on either of the pages, and for people not on the pages either. Like, I see all these different live investigations. I want everybody to do well. And I think if we think along those lines, everybody will be much better.
I agree 100%.
Yeah.
And that's been my goal, Brian, is to go international, right? I mean,
yeah,
I know I've been doing this for like 4 years now, and I've seen my show grow like out of this country. I got mad love from the UK, mad love from Scotland, and a lot of it has to do with being on Parapost Network, and I know some other artists from the UK and stuff, which I had prior, but
I don't know why I think about this every time I see you. I don't know why I think of this. The very first conversation that me and you had, when I asked you to come over to the page, you said, "Well, I don't do paranormal." And now, and it was funny at the time, but now knowing you as a person, I could actually see your face going, "What the hell does this one guy want me to do on his page?" Like,
I did. That was like, I said, "Perrin, what the fuck you want me?" I don't know.
But I could, like I said, me knowing you now, I could just picture how your face was, and you probably had a little bit of a chuckle. And I picture it every time I see you. I could see your reaction when I first asked you.
Yeah, you did. I was like, "What?" It was shocking, but it was also, it was also a good feeling, to know that someone was actually watching, observing me, and wanted me to be a part of, your project. So that meant a lot to me. Like, I'm like, okay, so that people are watching, people are interested. I must be doing something good. People are asking me to come to the show.
Yeah. And I think it was about 4 episodes I watched of your show. And what I loved the most was your relationship with IG.
Yeah.
And I thought it was great. And the vibe that you guys had was, absolutely killer. And I said, I need these two guys on the page. And my thought was, how do I approach these two guys coming to a paranormal page with their show, and they're thinking I'm some kind of weird guy reaching out to going, how do I approach these two people and not look like an idiot? Like,
I get it.
And I spoke to a few people about it, and And they said, just go for it, and just ask him. The worst he's going to say is no.
Right.
And when I approached you about it, and you said yes, and then we spoke about how to go about getting you on the page, because you had to add me as a destination or Parapost, right? So going through that with you, and I've been watching your show ever since.
Thank you.
I've been obviously sharing your show ever since, and I've said it before and I'll say it again. I love having you on Parapost Network Central.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I do. And and I got to know a little bit about your life through your Facebook, and your kids, your son being an amazing singer, and the videos that I've got to see of his career, and being an exceptional artist, I will say. I just got to know a little more about you over these last 9 months, and I'm proud to call you my friend.
Thank you.
And and you're just a good guy, and I'll be honest, you scare me a little. You scare me a little. I will admit, you scare me a little.
I got the scary look.
Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. I know the first time we'll meet, it's gonna be a blast. And but I'll be a little bit intimidated. I'll be honest. I'll be a little bit intimidated, but overall, it's going to be a lot of fun when we first meet. And it's the exact same thing with Matt and the people over there that I haven't met yet. And it's going to be a lot of fun. I think if we're all together and we're out and about, I think we're going to do some damage. I really do think we're going to do some damage.
Yes, that's definitely going to happen. The damage part.
Yeah.
Great heads. We got great thinkers, creators. Everybody sit on the table. We can come up with something. So something new, something else.
And it's still in the back of my mind. I'm putting something together and putting a film together. It's still in the back of my mind. I know we've spoken about it before. It's still there, and coming up with some ideas and thoughts, and see where we can go. And it's interesting. I got a audition I have to do for a TV show that I've already been on 4 times.
Wow.
So I'm going out for a 5th, and which is great. Hopefully I get it. And it's there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on for me. But like I said, I can't wait for the day where I can shake your hand and give you a big hug, and
right.
Finally, to finally say it's nice meeting you, buddy.
Right. That's all due in time. God got his time for that. And this is who I am. Well, you see now, you're gonna see and realize this is my energy. I'm always going. I like to talk to people. I like to make jokes and stuff like that, and kind of play a little bit.
I'm basically the same too. The only time I really get serious is on an investigation. That's when I get serious. I get down to business. But at the same time, I like to have fun on an investigation as well. But what people don't know about me, and I'll be honest, I don't share a lot of my personal life.
Right.
And maybe my dog and stuff like that. But other than that, I'm people don't know this about me, but I'm a pretty big partier.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, true.
Oh yeah. I've been on a lot of benders over the weekend. Oh yeah, I've been on a lot of benders, and I'm a big time partier. So I'm not really a drinker, but I do like to have fun, and that's one thing people don't know about me is I like to party.
Right, and a lot of people don't even know you're an actor.
No. Well, a lot of people do now, but there's still some people out there that are surprised when they hear that. The acting has it's been extremely good for me.
Good.
I've done quite well over the last several years, and more coming. I got a episode coming out this year that I believe it's going to be on Netflix.
Mm.
And so there's some big things coming for me, and the acting is only getting better and better. And
Right.
I don't know, like maybe it's just me, Victor, but maybe it's you too as well. But
Yeah.
it's nice that you've put in all that work in your acting, and then you go out and about and somebody recognizes you, go, wait a minute, weren't you on that show?
And yeah,
And
and it
I
happened to me. It happened to me
yeah,
one
yeah,
time. One
yeah.
time.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just, and if they turn, that's nice. But when they say you were really good on it and I enjoyed your role, that's when it's special, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Definitely.
you've made an impact on somebody that liked your stuff. And the fame and the money and all that stuff really is not important to me
No, it's not.
at all. But I love being on set. It's like a second home for me.
Yeah.
And when I'm in front of the camera, I become that person that I'm trying to portray,
Right, the
and that's
character.
what's exciting for me, and
Right.
I've had some interesting roles, to say the least.
Mm.
I've been one thing I never thought I would love was being killed.
Well, I got killed in my first one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what it is. It's like it's something really different. And my last episode I was in, and then we were talking, you had a guest on the show, and I said I was like shot 5 times and stabbed
Yeah.
11 times.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
was the last show that I did. And
Right.
I played a doctor who was murdered, and the
Mm.
actual show is called Homicide.
Oh
So
wow.
that's the one that's coming out on Netflix this year.
Wow. I can't
So
wait to see it.
it was fun. It was fun, but the only thing that I probably didn't like too much, and if you've been killed, that when you have to drink that gross stuff, put it in your mouth and spit up the blood.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Oh, it was nasty, and
I
they
never
kept on.
had to do that part. I because
God.
we had an artist and she was so good, man. We had like the
Yeah.
pills. You bite on it and then it drips red.
Yeah.
We
Well, I
had
think I was shot 11 times. I think there's going to be blood coming out of your mouth at that
yeah.
point. And
Right.
but the thing is, I had to lean over and I was on all fours and I was spitting it out.
Oh, okay. Okay.
While crawling away from the person that was shooting me, and drinking that stuff or putting that stuff in your mouth. What people don't realize, it's very, very thick,
Mm.
and it's the only savior. It tasted like mint.
Mm.
So, but I had, and as you know, Victor, they shoot it 12 different angles.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they keep on pouring that stuff in my mouth. And to say I was not feeling well by the end of the day is an understatement. So, because I think half of it went down my throat.
I can
So,
imagine. I can imagine.
Mm.
That's those are I think the most tiring parts when you got to shoot it over 4, 5, 6 times,
Yeah.
and then the waiting for your part. If you're an extra or you're towards the end of the script, you got to wait all that time because you never know when they're gonna call you.
Oh,
So,
one thing I always do when I get the script and I get the call time for when you have to be on set, I go through everything to see when my last scene is being filmed.
yeah.
And for whatever the reason may be, the last scene I'm always seem to be in. So I'm starting at the end of the day and I'm working right through the day. There was one film that I did, one TV show I did, and we did 18 scenes
Mm.
in 3 hours.
Wow.
So we were going, and I changed 5 times.
Oh wow.
And so that was a lot, but still the last scene was me in it, and that was at the end of the day. So I started at, I was on set at, I think it was 8:30, and we finished at 9:30 at night.
And during all that
A-
time you was on the film.
I was on set the whole time.
Oh, that's great.
And it was scene after scene after scene after scene. And then there was about an hour break, and then scene, 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 scene. And what people, I'm sure, understand is, and what you said a few minutes ago, they're filming it 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times different angles.
That's That's right.
And, so you're doing the same scene over and over again. And then you're moving on to the next scene. And, but at the same time, I love it because, you get to see what behind the scenes are really like and what it's
Right.
about. A lot of people don't realize as actors what we go through in order to develop that scene.
That's right.
And, and especially when it's movies and stuff like that, the reason it takes 4, 5, 6 months to film a movie, one, because they might be traveling to different countries to film those scenes, and
Yeah.
it's a lot of work, but at the end of the film or at the end of the shoot, once you see it on TV or in the theater, it's all worth it.
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
it is. It's a lot of work, a lot of traveling, a lot of time consuming to
Yeah.
acting. So you have to
Yeah.
be real patient when it comes to the acting part.
There's IG, the man I was talking about earlier.
My brother, what's up, baby boy? Hey, what's up?
That's great.
So that's the good part. I mean, the part I don't like is the waiting part, but
yeah. Well, I tell you, there was been episodes that I've done that I had one scene in the morning and then one scene, the last scene at night. So in between there was 10 hours of the doing absolutely nothing. And that's tough. That's the tough part about it. But and then you have, like you were saying, the extras that are coming. They sit there all day and they might not get in at all.
That's right.
They're still paid, but they might not get into doing a scene. And then you have your extras that might be doing 3 or 4 different scenes, and playing 3 or 4 different characters as an extra. Right. So there's I find it really funny that, they have the extra playing one role, and then in the afternoon they're playing a completely different role. And I'm thinking, do you not think people are going to notice this when they're watching the episode?
Right. Yeah.
They're playing one character and then they're playing a totally different character in the afternoon.
Right. That's the same guy that we saw earlier.
Wait a minute, isn't that the same guy that played the security guard? Now he's playing a grocery store clerk. Like, what's going on?
But people that pay attention notice those things.
Yeah. Have you done anything recently?
Recently, the last one I did was out in Baltimore, Saving Anna, which was nominated for the Oscars for Best Song. So,
oh wow,
yeah. So I'm waiting for that to go through.
You got anything else coming up, or?
Yeah, I do. I have one out in Vegas in March 20th. They start filming from the 26th to the 6th, but I'm only going to be there to the 30th. I'll be there 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th. I'll be there for 6 days filming and interviewing people on set. We got some, from what I heard, we got some celebrities that are coming from California and stuff.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so
so you're gonna get them on your show or something like that, or?
Well, that's the idea. Baby,
well,
you know how I do it. You know how I do it. I get these celebrities in. I gotta get these celebrities in.
Yeah, that's great, man. I'd love to. Do you know who's in it, or do you have any idea?
I have, but I can't say because
Oh, I understand. Yeah,
I can't. But when you see them, you're gonna be like, "Oh, that's that guy that was in this movie." Okay.
So is it a movie or a TV?
It's a film. Is a horror comedy film.
Okay.
And Sean Phillips is the director. My friend Nicole Vegas, she's the producer on it.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah. So I got in through the producer, through Nicole. That's a very good friend of mine.
Are you allowed to say what your part is, or?
Well, I don't know yet because I could play a zombie. I could play a zombie. I could play anything. It all depends on what Nicole wants me to play.
Mm.
Um,
Well, that's cool.
but
That's
I'm
cool. And
definitely
it's in
gonna,
Vegas, for God's sakes. How can
yeah,
it not get any better than that?
right. I'm definitely gonna be with her on set on every set. She wants me to be there with her on every set, so that's gonna be great because I get to, even though I know about how cameras, because I went to school for I went to BNN, Boston Neighborhood um, Network for podcasts. So they teach you how to run the camera, they teach you how to run the board, how to go back and forth when they talking. So I got a little bit of experience on that, on how you use the mics. You know,
Excellent. Excellent.
so
Have you
when
ever thought about working behind the scenes, like doing
yeah, I
something
mean,
behind, like a producer or
yes,
something along that lines?
yes, I can see myself doing that because I've been trying to get my movie going because I'm trying to shoot my own film,
Yeah.
and
What's it about?
my film is called Chasing the Money. It's based on some true events on what happened to me in my life, you
Okay.
know, and it just shows my lifestyle, how I grew up, and we chasing the bag, we chasing the money. We trying to
Yeah.
get jobs, but we can't get jobs because we got records, and the system is making it too hard for us to get good jobs. So we're like, yo, we have no other choice but to chase this money, get this money. So we start doing certain things, and
You got to
and
get a character like Matt on there, who's calling you all the time, trying to convince you to go paranormal investigating.
for real, right?
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
Yeah, right. Sure, I can use Matt as a detective, a private investigator, a private investigator.
Yeah. I did. It's funny you mentioned that. I did private investigations for almost 7 years.
Really?
Yeah, in my early 20s, I did private investigations. That was an interesting job, to say the least.
Yeah, I
But
can imagine.
private investigations was an interesting career at the time, and unfortunately, I had to leave the industry because I was shot.
Mm,
So, and that's the only reason why I left. I think about it, and I wonder where I'd be today if I didn't get shot, if I'd still be a private investigator.
oh wow, we don't. Yeah, yes, sir.
It's kind of funny, but you think about those things, right? I think, but then and then you look at it and you go, well, everything happens for a reason, right?
That's
So,
right. Everything happens for
so
a reason.
yeah,
Well,
so
I know you're going to also. I heard you and Matt talking about this convention stuff. Talk to me about that convention thing that you're going to.
Well, I think I think Matt's going to the Parafest. That's going to be happening in New Orleans. I think we're going to try to get the Global Ghost Hunt there, and he's going to represent. He's going to work the. His wife doesn't know this, so hopefully she's not watching. He's going to be working the table at Parafest,
Okay.
which, like I said, is happening in New Orleans. I think it's around the same time as the Global Ghost Hunt next October. I think it's at the beginning. I think it's on the 20th and the 21st and the 22nd or something like that. And the Global Ghost Hunt starts on the 19th. So I don't know a lot about the Parafest, but what I do know is most likely Global Ghost Hunt is going to be there. So starting, we're going to hit a number of Paracons this year. I'm hoping to be at the Unexplained in Bosworth in the UK. I won't be there personally, but I will have Lex there, or Nando and Sarah will be there, and hopefully Robin will be able to be there. Robin Heffron from Talking with the Source, and they will cover that. So I'm hoping to hit 3 or 4 Paracons this year just to get the Global Ghost Hunt word out there. And it's funny because in the last week or so, we've had some locations sign up, we've had volunteers apply, and we've had teams.
Mm.
So it's starting to get out there. It's starting to the word is getting out there that we're doing this event in May. So I think the Paracons will really help us, at least not necessarily for maybe teams, but definitely viewership, because I think the viewership is just as important as the teams and the haunted
Yeah.
locations. If nobody's watching, what's the sense of doing it, right?
Right. Makes
But
sense.
so hopefully the viewership is going up, and obviously, Patty Adams, Patty G, the G Team Paranormal.
I don't know who they are, but I've heard that name.
Yeah, Patty Adams has been on Through the Lens, and she has her own podcast on the page on Parapost Network. She's only done a few shows, but her and her daughter, I found out today, are going to be doing Gilchrist County Jail in Florida. And so it's going to help with viewership because Patty and Heather combined have over 400,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Wow. Yeah, that's
so
wow.
And Patty recognizes that it's going to help with viewership but at the same point too, I wanted Patty on the Global Ghost Hunt as a supervisor because she has a lot to offer, and on top of that, she's a good person.
Right.
And she's a great person, and I had the opportunity to meet her in Tennessee a couple of months ago and investigate with her. So, and we both did places that you would want nothing to do with.
Really,
Victor? Yeah. So
really?
You'd be standing outside waiting in the car.
Oh, will.
Yeah,
I sure will. You got that right.
And Patty said today she wants to do an investigation with Global Ghost Hunt to bring up the viewership, and I appreciate that, but at the same time, I wanted Patty on the admin staff because she has a lot to offer, and she's a good friend, and I love her to death, and no pun intended, but she's just a really, really good person, and she has a lot to offer the Global Ghost Hunt, and that's why she's with us.
That's
so
awesome.
I'm so happy she's with us, and she has a lot of love to give, and she's one of those people that look out for other people. And
awesome.
Even if she's going through something, she's still looking out for other people. And we have a lot of great people on the admin staff. Well, everybody's great. I shouldn't say we have some, but everybody's great. And I'm looking forward to the first event in May. May 4th it starts. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's been a lot of hard work. And everybody's doing wonderful behind the scenes, and we're going to make this a very successful event, and hopefully the one in October will be bigger, and then the one next year will be even bigger, that eventually we'll have investigators from all over the globe that are going to be doing this event over 10 days, and it's going to be a lot of fun. But again, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to put on an event like this.
Anything that's going to be a success is a lot of work.
Oh yeah, of course.
That's just the way it is. So, what type of events are going to go down at this place?
The Global Ghost Hunt is not necessarily an event in one place. So basically, what's happening with the Global Ghost Hunt is teams will go to our website. They'll sign up their team for their investigation with their haunted location, and during those 10 days, they will be going live. So people around the world can see who they are as a team. They can see their skills. They can see their techniques. And as an investigator, so they'll have that 15 minutes of fame, as they say. In actual fact, it'll be 2 hours. But, people around the world are going to be able to see them, and they will get noticed. And, these are investigators. These are real paranormal investigators that are going to be spotlighted for their 2 hours, and hopefully people will go over to their page and follow them and watch their videos on YouTube or Facebook or wherever they put them. And so that's important for the teams. What's really important to me is the haunted locations, and I've said this for a long time. A lot of these haunted locations that will be on the Global Ghost Hunt, we're getting locations that people haven't heard of, and so hopefully these teams will go into these haunted locations and investigate, and people will see this and want to reach out to this location and say, listen, I saw you on the Global Ghost Hunt. I would love to come investigate your place. And hopefully they'll get calls every weekend and be booked. Because the biggest problem in this industry when it comes to haunted locations, a lot of these haunted locations are getting torn down for whatever the reason may be, whether it's vandalism, whether they can't afford to keep it open because nobody's coming to see their place or to investigate their place, because all this stuff costs money for them to keep it open.
Right.
And people don't, and I know people realize that, but so the preservation of saving these locations is very important to me. Like, we've had a couple of locations sign up that I've never heard of and nobody else has ever heard of.
Wow.
And so, but they're going to get recognized on the Global Ghost Hunt, and hopefully that will help their business, and so people can go out there and they can keep their business open and be booked every weekend, because the more they're seen, the more that people are going to go out there. So if they're seen through Global Ghost Hunt, another investigation team goes there after watching it and they share their video on YouTube or wherever they share it, other people are going to see it. Other investigators are going to see it, and more people are going to go to their location. So yeah, we have all the popular spots like, the Waverly Hills, the Penhurst, Bobby Mackey's, all those big places that are well known. But then we have all these little places that are just as haunted, if not more, but not getting recognized. And
Right.
that's what the Global Ghost Hunt is about. It's the preservation of these haunted locations, because they're getting torn down every single year, and a condo's being built, or a parking lot's being built, or houses are being built. I feel sorry for anybody that buys a condo that that buys a condo that used to be a haunted location on that land, because now they're going to experience those hauntings.
Yeah.
So, not always, but most of the time. But, and that's what the Global Ghost Hunt is about. And that's what I wanted to bring. And it's growing. It's growing. People are signing up. People are signing up their locations. And hopefully the event is going to be massive. And people from all over the world are going to see it. And that's what I want. So, but with saying that as well, the people on the administration staff, and I don't think it's said enough, to be honest. Everybody on the administration staff that's helping, I want them to get recognized as well, because they're all in the paranormal world, so to speak. And, it's about them growing too, and getting their pages out there, getting their videos out there, getting their vodcasts out there. And it's about them growing as well. So everybody that's involved in the Global Ghost Hunt is going to get that piece of pie of getting recognized. And that's what it's about. It's not about me. It's about everybody else.
It's funny, me hearing you talk. You sound just like me.
Yeah.
We say the same things. That's how, that's one of the reasons why I joined in. I'm still there, is because, you're a great guy. You're not selfish. You're not about yourself. You're about helping people. And that's what I'm about, so already just off that, we vibe,
Yeah.
it's, we really trying to help people. And you have so many people on Power Post Network since when I started. P3's doing the same thing, and with Maz, his page is going. My page, I did a group. My page is going up. So the fact that we got all these different people from all over the world on these channels, if they really think about it, that's a lot of people on those channels. So we all was to help each other, share each other's stuff. I think that we have more views than what we have now.
Yeah, it's interesting. The other day, I was talking to a couple of people online and over StreamYard, and they continually tell me, Brian, you have to be selfish every once in a while. You know what? It's not in my DNA. It's not, and it never has been.
Right.
I'm not a selfish person. I'm definitely the type of person that likes to help people, and that's how I was raised, and for somebody to, and I get what they're saying. I really do get what they're saying. But at the end of the day, I can't change who I am.
That's right.
And my parents always believed that helping other people is important. Mm-hmm. And that's what I live by. And that's what I've always lived by. And people would say, I've had people say, oh, you're just doing it because the more you say it, the more you're going to get right. No, it's not the way it is. No, it's not that at all. Because if I didn't want to help people, I wouldn't have created Parapost. I wouldn't have done global,
That's right.
and I wouldn't have created the app, the Parapost Network, the app. I wouldn't have done that, because if I was only about myself, I would stick with Hauntphobia, do my filming, make sure it got out there, and that's all I would care about. Same thing with my acting. The
Right.
same thing with acting. I would have do the same thing, but that's not who I am. And like I said, it's not in my DNA. And I love helping people. I love seeing people grow. I love seeing people get their 15 minutes of fame.
Right.
And it's important to me. And there's a lot of great people in this world, and that I've had the opportunity to meet or interview through the lens. And it's about helping people. And I think, if, like I said earlier, if we did that a little bit more, this world would be a better place. I'm telling you right now, it would be.
I agree 100%. And what I've understand and now is that being who I am and helping people like you and I do, and most of us do,
Yeah.
is the blessings. People tell me that, oh, you do a lot for a lot of people. Nobody do stuff for you. You're always connecting people. You're doing this. And I said, listen, it's not about me. It's about my people. It's about helping others. I said, what's mine is already going. What's mine already got it written. That's not going nowhere. All I gotta do is keep being me, keep being real, keep helping people, and all I'm doing is accumulating more blessings. And sometimes the blessings don't come my way. Sometimes my blessings is for someone else. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Like with Anthony here said, yes, my podcast has changed me. And while I was doing Through the Lens and other podcasts on the page, and I always saw Anthony come in the room, and obviously I'd say hi. And when he came to me and said, or I think I came to him, or he came to me saying that he wanted to do a podcast, I said, well, I need you on Parapost, and he's done well. He's doing well. I love his podcast. He's a great one. I love his podcast, and two, he's a great guy.
Yeah, he is.
And it's just about getting any people on the page. And if you want to be seen, if you want people to see you, and what you have to say, or what your opinion is, or what your thoughts are in the paranormal world, or any world for that matter, just contact me. We'll get you on the page. I don't care if you sell cookbooks, for God's sakes. If you want to be on the page, message me. We'll get you on the page, because at the end of the day, yes, it's paranormal, but Victor has nothing to do with the paranormal. Yeah, he's got a lot of great friends in the paranormal. He's had people on his show in the paranormal, but Victor's really about, the boxers, the MMA boxers, or whatever you want to call it. I don't really watch acting, so I don't know. Acting, producers, actresses, comedians, and everybody. Victor, if Victor can do well on Parapost Network Central like he has, anybody can.
That's right.
Anybody can. And you just gotta message me, or message Nando and Jenny, because they're helping me run the page now. Parapost Network Central, same thing with Sarah, and or even reach out to Matt and tell Matt that you want to be on the the page. And what Matt is doing is great too, the P3 program. And this is all started because of what we're all doing together.
That's right. As a team,
we're all working together and trying to build a better community of whether it's paranormal or whatever. And it's working. It's working. People are taking a notice. People are coming to the show and watching, whether they're into what you do or what we do. They're still watching.
Yeah.
And that's what's important. And they might learn something off the show as well. And it's just great, and thank you, Anthony, for saying that. And I'm glad it's helped you, man. I really, really am, and I hope you do well. I really do, and you are doing well. And I hope you just go higher and higher, and that's what I want for you. And hopefully good things turn out for you this year in 2023, because I think a lot of people are going to experience a lot of good things and better things and grow, and that's what's important.
Right.
So
I think, you know what? I don't mean to cut you off, but
no,
me being on Parapost, like last time I checked, I had a lot of followers on on the Parapost, probably
yeah.
more than I did on my YouTube. So that's a great thing. There's a lot of paranormal investigators watching my show, and I appreciate it. Big shout out to all the Parapost. I mean,
But
all
you
the
know what you need to do? You know what you need to do on your show?
right.
Because I watch your show a lot and you don't mention it very often about your YouTube channel. You should shout that out a lot more.
Yeah, I do. You know what? You read my mind because I was
Yeah.
going to say that today. Subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Because I
I'm a
posted.
subscriber.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I posted up a lot on my YouTube. I posted up the Don Big Show.
Yeah.
I just posted up on one of my this picture. Actually, in the bottom it says, "Tune into my YouTube channel."
Yeah. You should start putting some of your clips of your interviews up on TikTok as well,
Yeah,
and putting
yeah.
some of that stuff up there and putting some music behind it. And of course, you have to pick the music from TikTok, but they have a lot of selection. If you start doing that, you're going to get a lot more as well to your YouTube channel.
Well, I do my TikTok, but my TikTok is on fire right now.
Is
All I
it?
do, I post up my logo. I post up pictures of me with
Yeah.
music behind me, like pictures of me, my kids. I got videos up, certain clips, but nothing about my show. Just
You got to
me.
put clips of your show up there too.
Yeah, yeah,
So people will check it up on YouTube, and
yeah.
you could get like 10,000 new followers on your
Right.
YouTube channel. Man, you're a cool
Yeah.
guy. People are drawn to you, man. I can see you doing well on TikTok, man. Just
Yeah.
put those clips up there of your interviews and you'll do well, man. You'll get a lot of people coming over because Vic's the man. Vic is in the house,
Yeah.
man.
Okay. Listen. My name ain't Brian.
I've done well on TikTok. I think I have close to 12,000 followers on TikTok, and I don't post very often anymore. But there's going to be a live investigation coming up, and I think I'm going to do it through TikTok. And it's at a retail store, believe it or not. And I've been there before, but she sent me a video yesterday. Yeah. And now what's happening in her store, things are getting knocked off her shelf.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm going to be doing an investigation there in a couple of weeks.
Wow.
So, and I'm going to go live. I'm going to go live on this one. And this place is so cool. Like, it's got a lot of activity. And but it's where it is, it's in a town called Grimsby, and that is the center of the War of 1812.
Get out of here.
So there were 10,000 people that were killed in this town.
What?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
And 10,000, and that's not including the people in the war, but that's also including civilians that were killed. So there's a street, the main street. There's got to be 100 stores. Every store is experiencing something paranormal in their store.
Right.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Right. I hear in Boston we got Salem. I used to work in Salem, and I used to hear stories, from older folks that been there 40, 50, 60 years. Tell me about, there's supposedly witches, in Salem. Like, it has a lot of stories. But I would love someone to go there and kind of do some investigation research on what really happened in Salem back in the early 50s and 40s.
Salem's a popular place to go, man.
Yes, there's a lot of history of a lot of stuff out here. I'm actually like 45 minutes from Salem. It's close by,
So my
But I
drive to
really,
Boston. So my drive to Boston might be worth it.
oh yeah, if you can go to, yeah, if you come out here, man, go to Salem and go into
Did I
those
hear
little,
we? Did I hear we?
yeah, because you don't know your way around, so I have to drive you there. Remember, I
Yeah.
told you
Then you come
I
in,
was your
right?
driver.
Then you come
I
in.
was, no,
Then
I'm
you
your
come.
driver. I'm the security guy. So, maybe you can ask some of those people that got those old boutiques.
I'll make sure Matt comes down, and then we'll drag you.
Yeah. you guys want me in there so bad, boy.
Oh yeah, man. I just love to see your reaction when I have
Exactly. That's everybody's.
yeah, when I have my SB7 going and there's something comes through my SB7, I want to see your reaction.
Oh man, I'll be freaked out. Tell you the truth. I mean, I like to see it. Like I watch, through TV or
Yeah.
through here. I can watch it all day because I'm not there, but I'll be freaked out.
So let's do this for you then. To make you feel better about the investigations, we'll keep all the lights on.
Yeah, that'll be good. Yeah, I still ride with the lights on. Lights on, lights off. All I gotta do is hear a noise that I know you guys didn't do, and I'm out of there.
Yeah.
Talk to me
Well,
later.
you know what? It's for some people, it's not for others, and
Right.
that's fair. And that's fair. We joke around a little bit
Yeah.
about you bringing you out and stuff like
Yeah.
that, but at the end of the day, it's all in good fun. And you're not comfortable, and that there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
You enjoy watching it from afar.
Yeah, I do. I love it. I love watching it because, like I said, I've always been interested in that, and so many questions that are unanswered, and even you guys are still out there trying to find the answer.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
Yeah, for sure.
what is it that you're trying to find? Like,
The answers.
yes. And what would surprise you if you was to see what you'd be like, holy crap? Besides seeing a spirit, because probably see spirits in orb, but what will like blow your mind that you're seeking? Like when you go to an investigation, what is in your mind that you want to see? Like, this is what I want to see today, or what are you hoping to see?
Well, I see spirits already, right?
Right. Well, you see
Yeah.
me. I'm I'm a
I already see spirits, so that
Yeah,
nothing really surprises me anymore. I don't know. That's a tough question to answer because I've seen a lot, and I've heard a lot, and I've captured a lot. So that's a tough question. And now, if we were going under the umbrella of paranormal, I think if one thing I would like to see and have answered for sure is the Sasquatch.
Okay, I'm with you on that one, Brian.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that one. I'm gonna have to come to Canada, so I will sneak my way through the border or underground or come see a Sasquatch with you, buddy.
But everything with the paranormal, that's a tough question to answer because
Right.
I've seen, I've experienced, I've captured so much. I don't think anything really surprises me anymore. So that would be a tough question to answer.
Right. Okay, I get it. For me, if I was in that field, seeing a spirit to me would be big, right?
Yeah.
But then when I see that, what will be my next thing that will make me say, "Wow"? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm looking for that next high.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Okay,
Yeah.
so you see spirits, you see orbs. Now to you, that's normal. So now, if you're still investigating after you've seen everything, then there's something in your mind or in your heart that you're trying to find or trying to seek. Because you're like, okay, I've seen it, but what can actually be like? Whoa, I never expected this, or this was something I was thinking, and I got to see it.
I don't know. It's a tough question to answer.
Right?
It really is because I've seen I've experienced, I've
Right.
captured so much over my several years of doing this, and I don't know. I think you know the gosh, I don't even know how to answer that question because I don't know. I think okay. Well, the only thing I think actually having a spirit stand right in front of me
Hmm.
and actually talking to me one on one, like a full conversation, I think that would be amazing.
Hmm.
Um, and
Like a
just
spirit
sitting.
show up and talk to you like, "Hey, Brian, you forgot to grab the cookies out the jar yesterday."
Yeah, and it actually answering the questions and the
Right.
ultimate question.
Wow.
The ultimate answer is there an is there a God? Is there
Right.
a being out there that is created all this, getting those type of answers.
Wow.
What is it like when you die?
Right.
Would be the ultimate question being
Question.
answered, I guess.
Right.
And I think if anything, that would probably surprise me if I got those answered. If a spirit actually came through and said, "This is what happens when you die."
Wow.
I think if I captured something like that, I think you know, as paranormal investigators, that we would stop being doubted if I captured something like that.
Wow.
Um,
What about if you can get a device made when every time you see a spirit, you know how you got the phone and you see the little green people,
yeah,
and then it be a hologram and it shows you what it is. That'll be crazy, right?
yeah, that would be pretty cool.
If you can point it, if you can point it at where the energy is, and if it's a person, the hologram will show what it is.
Yeah,
It could be a light.
that would be pretty cool.
That
That
would
would
be
be cool.
cool.
I
So
get.
people get to it, inventors, get to it, get to it. Yeah, that'll be awesome, right?
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I think the ultimate thing that a lot of paranormal investigators are trying to accomplish is the answers
Right.
on what it is like death. What is death like? What happens after death? And is reincarnation, does that exist? You know, um, there's a lot of questions that need to be answered, and what it's like I said, what it's like after death, and or when you die. And I think that would be the ultimate thing for me if I captured something
Me
along
too.
that lines.
Me too.
And that would be super, super cool, to be honest.
Yeah, well,
So
well, cool. Yeah.
yeah.
Would you? Okay, so this is always a thing that I always wanted to know. Could it be done or could it be possible? And I'm pretty sure it could be, but it'll take some time. So you know how you go out and you talk to these spirits like you did recently on that live you did where you caught that voice a while ago.
Yeah.
Is it possible that you can solve crimes through talking to spirits? You think that a spirit can tell you? You think that a spirit can tell you about a murder that happened? I don't know, 5 years ago. That's not solved. Can a
I think
spirit?
I think anything's possible. But keeping in mind too, for a spirit to talk to us, it's
Right,
very, very difficult for them to do it.
right,
The amount of energy they have to use in order to speak to us by saying hello or get out or something along that lines, it's very, very difficult for them. Um, they have to accumulate a lot of energy to do that.
mm,
So I don't think that will I don't think that that will ever happen. You never know, it could, but
mm,
you know, and like I said earlier, as paranormal investigator, I think 70% of us out there are looking for the answers. The other 30% are just out for the hunt to find the EVP or find the possible apparition. Or I'm not a huge believer in orbs. To be honest, I think orbs are misunderstood and uh, not misunderstood. I think a lot of people out there that are saying this is an orb. It's not really. Orbs are very, very rare and very, very difficult to catch. I think most of the time that people are just getting dust particles or bugs or even water, moisture in the air can be mistaken as an orb. And, so they're very, very rare to catch. But when you do catch them, it's really quite cool. But most of it, I would say 95% of videos that I've watched that they say it's an orb, it's not. And like I said, they're very, very rare and very, very difficult to catch.
Wow. I was just thinking while you was talking about that. What if you had like a little convention thing where you can have certain or say people come in and to see who got the most valid proof, on a camera, who can show more evidence of the paranormal from all the teams, who can come up with the most solid thing and have like a competition. Whoever brings me the most solid stuff can bring a trophy or get anything. I don't know.
Sounds like a TV show.
I don't know. You know how you say that they're going down to New Orleans or something like that. They can do something like that there. Have like, have some groups or anyone that's in the paranormal could come here and be having a competition to see who's can bring the most solid proof of paranormal.
Yeah, so we do a reality show and Victor's the host.
Yes, so I'm the host. I'll be the host. Okay,
we'll make it into a reality show and have teams going out and doing investigations and who captures the best evidence. And then it weans down to the last two teams that has the best evidence.
You see how I'll come up with ideas and then things start to flourish. You see what I'm saying? That's a great idea.
You know what? You're producer material. I can see it.
Okay, so this is what I'm saying, Brian. So much stuff to do with the paranormal that we can do as a team together and make it fun.
Yeah, I know a guy, AJ from Talking with the Source. He had a good buddy that came up with that idea, having a competition, a reality show with paranormal investigators from all over the states that go out and try to capture the best evidence, and then it weans down to the last team who wins the trophy, wins a check of $100,000 or something like that, and yeah, so
you get the money. You get the money, Brian. I'll host it.
So I think
it sounds fun. It sounds fun, Brian.
Yeah, it's actually.
I will go. I would definitely be a part of that.
I'd love to see you as the host. I think you'd be a great host.
Yeah. Hey, well, let's make it happen. I have me, you, and Matt. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. That. Yeah. I don't know.
Welcome to the paranormal contest.
Yeah, it's I think it's AJ's friend who wanted to do that show, and I think it's a good idea, but there's a lot of work that needs to be done with it and fixing it up, cleaning it up a little bit, because at the end of the day, how can you compare one person's evidence to somebody else's evidence? It's hard to compare the two.
Well, you can, because we're going to have judges that know about the paranormal.
Call in.
Yeah, you call in and say, "Hey, no, that's legit. I can see it. I heard it. It was clear. I can't really hear this guy's stuff." And that's how we judge it.
Yeah. So people call in and vote, like America's Got Talent or American Idol.
You can listen. Anything's possible, boy. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, well, you know what? You're the producer, buddy. So get it going.
Hey, let's get it going. Oh shoot! But yeah, so it's interesting, the whole paranormal stuff.
Yeah.
Everybody seems like everybody's searching for the right answers.
Yeah.
and now people know that there is a third side. You got supposedly hell, we got heaven, and we got the paranormal, which is I call it the middle. You know what I mean? Spirits, because they're still lingering. So they're not in heaven. They're not in hell. They're just like freelancing in this in the planet. You know, wherever they at.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's late here for me, buddy. So
Me too.
I got to
I'm gonna
get up
get-
early. But I'm finally glad I got the opportunity to be on the Don Vic show.
Hey,
How
baby.
long have I been pushing this, for God's
Hey,
sakes?
you busy man. You know every time I'm late, you're doing a show or you're doing something, but
Yeah.
you're here and I'm happy to have
What
you.
time
here.
is it? What time is it in Boston right now?
It's 12:10.
Okay, so you're Eastern time as well. I wasn't
Yeah.
sure. I was thinking that you were an hour behind us, but no, it's 12. It's 12:07 here. Yeah.
Right.
So,
Okay.
but man, this has been an absolute blast.
Yeah.
Victor, you know what? If you need anything, you know how to reach me.
Likewise.
And
Likewise.
I will connect you with this possible actress. See if she will
Okay.
want to come on your show. She's
Awesome.
beautiful. She's gorgeous.
Okay.
And I know I believe she's in Miami filming a movie tomorrow. So I'll reach out to her and see if she's interested in coming on your show.
Okay. That's awesome. I appreciate
Yeah.
that. I love that.
Yeah.
So, thank you for coming on the show, Brian. You're awesome.
Thank you.
Stay focused, stay who you are. You're a great guy.
Thank you.
And keep the love.
Feelings mutual, buddy. Feelings mutual.
Likewise. So thank you so much, and I'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, buddy. Good night, everyone.
That's my man, Brian Lavardi, CEO, founder of Parapost Network. Great guy. You guys can see how down on earth he is. And, the whole team is like that. Everybody that we deal with on Parapost Network, man, everyone's been great. You got your guys, certain teams that, but for most part, everyone there is amazing. Same thing with the P3 family, and my group, so you guys can welcome to join either group. You can or join all three groups. Make sure you follow us. Make sure you share. The sharing is caring. And tune in tomorrow with Amy, Power Normal Investigator. Amy will be on the show. And I have a co-host that's going to be co-hosting with me tomorrow. So stay tuned so you can find out who my co-host will be tomorrow. And I'll see you guys soon. You heard? So with that being said, I am out of here. Peace, y'all.